Hello everyone, this is Robert from Book of Mormon Editions, where we discuss printings, publications, and various editions of the Book of Mormon. Today's review is an interesting one, as I've not seen many of this book, and I'm always interested in the unusual and unique editions of the Book of Mormon. This is certainly one of them. This is the Nephite Records, Bible of the Americas, by the Nephite Record Association, printed in 1987. This is a soft copy edition measuring 5 by 7 inches and is about 1.5 inches thick. As a reminder, I did a review of the Nephite Records printed in 1899 by the Church of Christ, often called the Whitmerite Group. This was originally established by David Whitmer, who left the church in the 1830s, primarily due to land disputes regarding the early church property in Missouri. The Whitmer family continued to stay faithful to the Book of Mormon. This included obtaining the printer's manuscript from Oliver Cowdery's estate when he died in the 1850s. They established their own church and used the printer's manuscript to create their edition of the Book of Mormon in 1899, calling it the Nephite Records. I'll post a link to the previous video in the description below. So this edition is a reprint of the 1899 Nephite Records with some accompanying inclusions. The first pages list the copyright as 1987 by the Nephite Record Association, located in Rogers, Arkansas, which is outside of Bentonville, which is often recognized as the Walmart headquarters. I've attempted a number of different ways to try to find any contact for this Nephite Records Association from the 1980s and why this is located in Rogers, Arkansas. But I'm coming up short and can't seem to find any source of ownership or contact in modern times. So this Nephite Record Association seems to be an enigma. However, the fruit of their labors still exists in this softcover text as a reprint of the Nephite Records with the subtitle of Bible of the Americas. The text of the volume matches the 1899 text, as this is a scanned image of that text. The verses match the Salt Lake formatting, and my theory is that the Salt Lake text was versified by Orson Pratt in 1879. So the Whitmer group used this versing in their 1899 version and used it instead of marking and making their own verse format. The text ends on page 721 with a topical guide in the back. After this is a historical summary of Joseph Smith's story of being visited by the angel and receiving details of the golden plates of the Book of Mormon. This is also similar to what's in the Salt Lake editions. In the summary index, there's also a paragraph expressing disapproval of the LDS and RLDS editions, claiming that these have strayed from the original 1830 text. I understand that this might be a way for the Whitmer Group or the Nephite Record Association to jockey for position in the restoration. However, we've discussed edits and updates to the Book of Mormon in previous videos, and I'm not a critic of the process. After this, the last few pages are the testimony of the witnesses and additional quotes from David Whitmer. So I've seen this edition posted on online bookstores and auction websites, but it's infrequent and might be hard to find now. I don't know how many copies are in existence, but I doubt that it was a large count printing, given the circumstances that I can't seem to find any source group anymore. If you have this edition or know the background details of this printing or of the Nephite Record Association in the 1980s, I'd welcome any feedback in the comments below. Also, thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to get notifications for more videos and other editions as I try to post on a regular basis. As always, thanks again for the support I've been getting. If you have a special or unique edition of the Book of Mormon that you'd like reviewed on this series, please contact me at bomeditions@gmail.com. Best wishes, everyone.